Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right, out here in the lab. What do I do for you? It's early in the morning, but it's all good. The sun is up. I'm still doing what I do for you. Today, I got a good lesson for you. Little snippet, okay? That's my goal. Trying to wake you up, teach you the new way, okay? Tidbit. Let's go. Writers and 25 rules to live by. Storyteller. Story with a message. The message is always in the story. The story about life. These are life lessons I give. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission. Yeah, I'm on it. Is to enlighten. That's my goal. Inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Raise your conscious level a little bit higher. Be better. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my goal for all right thinkers to do just that. And I'm on my mission. All you have to do is do what you do and tune in, receive, and use them, and you'll see that they work for you too. So I ask the question to you. Do you know you? Know thyself is the goal for all right thinkers. So I'm asking a question. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believe that they know, then just avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. That's my goal. Remember that word? With knowledge of self. That's why I do what I do for those who are asleep. I want to wake you up, aka this is an awakening. I'm giving you a wake up call. Are you answering? Let's go. Last one. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. But I think to know thyself and to my eye be true. I've been harping on the word wake, awaken, wake up. I'm adamant about that. And what I'm saying is get knowledge of self, become spiritually enlightened, know thyself, and you'll see things for what they really are that's going on around you, and you'll be better prepared to deal with them. Only thing you can change is you, your reaction, your approach, and how you do what you do. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about awakening. Is what right thinking philosophy wants to do for all those who follow my philosophical concepts. I want you to have your own, what they call the Great Awakening. Mhm. There's some things you need to do to make that happen. That's the goal of right thinking philosophy, to get you to do those things, know those things, so you can have it for yourself. Let's go. Today's lesson is awakening to your higher self, aka God. What the God? Man, you think God anywhere but inside you, you thinking wrong. I'm here to tell you, He's inside you. So let's move on. It's up to you to become conscious of that. That's my goal for you to do just that. The definition of awakening is to what? Become aware or conscious of what? Your higher self. Not waking up in the morning from a slumber or a last night hangover drunk. No, waking up meaning knowing who you are, becoming conscious of who you are. That's awakening. I gave you, I give you daily life lessons on what? How to have the great awakening for yourself is to know thyself and God are one. Everything's on the one with me. It all started with the one. This awakening comes from what? Daily study of what? Spiritual truths that you learn and you live by them, and something will happen. The sleeping serpent will wake up. That's in the bottom of your spine, called the Kundalini. We know it as serpent power or All right, I teach that concept, but the point is you need to live, do, and be, and something will happen for you. That's what you have to do. When you know you're awake. If you don't know you're ignorant, aka asleep. Become a right thinker and what? Wake up. That's my goal. Wake you up. I'm the spiritual alarm clock to do just that with knowledge and information that you can use. Not a whole bunch of unnecessary rhetoric and hooping and hollering and ranting and raving. I do that every now and then, but that's because of my passion. But I can give you a foundation, good knowledge and understanding that you can live with and change. The awakening is what? Is when you had that third eye open. That's because now you see you for who you really are. Opening the third eye in ancient time was common. That's what they lived to do, tap that pineal gland by any means necessary. Why? That raised your conscious level and your spiritual eye. And once you open the spiritual eye by living and learning spiritual truth, you are what they consider awake. You had an awakening. Third eye is closed. Until you become spiritual enlightened, that opens up. And now the veil of what they call ignorance of not knowing is taken away. Why? Now you know. The veil is ignorance. Ignorance is not knowing. See where I'm going with this? It's not that you don't know or you can't know. You just choose not to because it's there. I went back 5,000 years and got the truth. So it ain't went nowhere. I'm just bringing it back. Okay, let's go. Question. Are you awake? What you mean? I'm woke. I just woke up so this morning. Again, ignorance. That veil of ignorance. Oh, yeah, I'm awake. I'm woke. Are you woke consciously? I asked that question. Why? Because I see a lot of ignorant believers who are still asleep, but think they're awake. A lot of that going on. If you think because, now listen, if you think just because you believe in Jesus Christ, and yeah, that's the Son of, all that nonsense that you woke, no. You following dogma. That means you're a sheep. That means you're following what somebody told you. Yeah, I'm following the truth that was laid out. And somebody told me that I did this for myself. And if you live by your beliefs, that book that y'all love so dear, Well Dressed Lie, and guess what? If that what you following is wrong, you just is wrong. Like wallowing in the mud with the pig. I ain't a pig. But if you wallow in the mud with the pig and you act like a pig, what that make you? So if what you believe so hard is wrong, then your belief is wrong. Believe or know the spiritual truth, the knowledge that we left to us by our ancestors. Awake is being conscious of who you are. I know who I am. Ignorant again. And you living right daily, that's being conscious, doing what you're supposed to do. When? Every day. No, well, I'm going to start getting right. I'm going to train. Being conscious is being in the now, being in the moment. Awake, sleep. Conscious of who you are, ignorant of who you are. The same thing. 6 on one hand, half a dozen on the other. Your choice. You got to make that for yourself. You don't have to believe, listen, you don't have to believe you're awake. Well, right thinking philosophy gives you everything you need to have to what? Know that you're awake. That's my goal, is to wake you up to what? Your higher self. I'll ask the question again. If you're not awake, then you must be asleep. My girl, duality states that you have to have opposites. Wake, asleep. Your choice. You have the right to make the choice. And whatever you choose can and will be used against you also. All right, let's go. Awakening is coming from the sleeping state of ignorance of self to the awakening of knowledge of self, two different states of mind. My goal is to get you to have knowledge of self. That's why I do what I do daily for you, so you can see, understand how it can be done. Why I'm showing you, first of all, if you have an instructor and they're not instructing you on what they want you to do, they might not be able to do it. So understand that. That's why I do what I do, to show you also. It's a great awakening when you become conscious, and it's even better when you got a group of people. When I go fishing, I told my pastor I don't fish, but when I was fishing to help people out become conscious, if I got one, I was happy. Yeah, that's what I got. No, I take a net now. I throw the net out there and get a whole bunch of y'all conscious. That's my goal. That's the great awakening concept. Not just one, but the bunch. Okay. I want you to become conscious again of your higher self. Virtuous living, righteous living, spiritual discipline will make that happen for every individual who practices those things. It's free will. I wear the all-seeing eye. No, I keep forgetting that. All right, but that's the point. The eye signifies that I'm conscious of myself and I see what you're not looking at. I see in spirit. I see the inner you, the real you. Okay, so I let you know I'm conscious of what? First of all, my higher self. I know me. I know me some me. Past is obvious, but move. Listen, being awake is having spiritual knowledge, aka to know thyself. That's all it means. Being asleep means you don't know yourself, but you probably think you do or believe you do, and you ain't got a clue who you really are. So you ain't even gonna start trying, because why? You think you do. That's why if you believe something, you are what you believe. So if your belief is not well founded in truth and grounded in understanding, it's shaky. You're gonna wobble. Why? Because you're gonna get a little shaky when it come time to have something to stand on. Why? That ground ain't sturdy. Belief ain't sturdy. Superstitions don't hold up. Truth stands on its own. We are born asleep, ignorant of our higher self. Understand that. That's the problem that all humans fall victim of. But it's our job to what? Become conscious. He gave us this for that purpose. Animals are the same thing. They just can't become conscious of who they are. We, on the other hand, can. Nothing less than that, but that's the whole point. So the awakening is what? To know yourself. And God are the same. A lot of people think God is up in heaven. They think God is somewhere else. God is inside you. And anybody with half a conscience knows that. So if you don't know that God's in you, you ain't even in the ballpark at this point. So please understand that. I'm not a preacher. I just teach. I'm teaching the concept that you can learn, live by, and be found that it works. Work for them. And guess what? I've been using it and it's working for me. So I try to give it to you and let you see. Work with it and it'll work for you too. Let's go. I got to get this. Oh, I got to get out of here. Now, next one. Being asleep ain't good. Why? Nothing comes to a sleeper but dreams. Wake up and become reality. Make your dreams reality. Once you wake up, whatever you dream, you either got to make that happen or put it behind you and move on. Why? Because it ain't real. In life, if all you do is talk about doing something and never do, you're a dreamer. It's okay to aspire. It's okay to have dreams. That's fine. But if you ain't doing nothing, you're just a dreamer. In order to dream, you have to what? First of all, go to sleep. Nothing comes to sleep but dreams. So manifesting your is reality, making it happen for real. Anything can happen in the mind. We can go and do anything. But when you can't manifest it, that's the power that we have. Become God-like. We can think it and we can manifest it. But if you don't put the work in to manifest it, you just thinking it. It's just thoughts. Okay, they come a mile a minute. Okay, like the bus or something back in the day. Everyone come in 5 to 10 minutes now. They come every hour. So if your thought process is that slow, you're gonna have problems. Moving on. We all know a dreamer. Everybody know a dreamer. Always sharing dreams. Man, I dream. I'm gonna pay this number. I drink so I drink all this nonsense. A dream is normal. To dream is normal. But to live in that state of mind is not. That's not normal. Okay? AKA ideas, dreams, okay, of grandeur. We always, a lot of us share that green dream. Man, I dreamt I had a bunch of money. I dreamt I was this. I dreamt I was that. How many of us share them bad dreams? Life can sometimes become your living nightmare. You would rather be asleep. Why? Because it's better in that dream world than it is in the real world sometimes. So that's why we substitute reality for drugs and other stuff to not stay in the right state of mind. Not a good deal. Okay, moving on. Okay, here you go. Yeah, I had big dreams too. And guess what? I made some of my dreams reality, lived it out. And guess what? By doing that, I found out that my dream world became a nightmare in reality. Not good. Now that I'm awake, okay, I make my dreams of being my best self a reality every day. That's why I teach and do what I do to help you do the same thing too. That's all you can do for yourself. I can't change nothing else but moi. Adopt that method, understand it, and work it to your benefit. So, moving on. I'm almost done. I'm about to get done. When you know thyself, you are awakened. And that's right thinking philosophy's goal to get you to do just that. Sorry about that. I haven't made it. But yeah, let me wrap this up because I'm excited. I'm your spiritual alarm clock. I tell you that. I'm here to what? Wake you up, but not with a bunch of noise, but with knowledge of self that you can use and improve yourself with. Knowing your name, your sex, some of us have problem with that, your likes, your dislikes, don't mean you know yourself. You master my right thinking philosophies, and now you can say, I know me some me. That's my goal for all right thinkers to make that statement in earnest. Well, I know me. No. You gotta say it with conviction. My girl said, I love me some me. And she said with feelings. I love that. So when you proud of what you do, you don't worry, it'll show. I love me some me. Do you really? You try to convince somebody else because you obviously ain't convinced yourself. Wrapping it up. I want all right thinkers to know themselves. That's the great awakening to me. And for all those who follow me, I want you to have that for yourself. And that's what it's all about for me. Again, last one. I take those who want to be awakened and I wake them up with right thinking philosophy. That's my way of life. That's why I do what I do for you daily. I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you.